Hey all, Chris from Lafayette, Indiana rock band June IND here, and I'm joined by Ann Fields Monacle, Chief Operating Officer at the Arts Federation. TAF is our January Philanthropy Music for a Cause beneficiary, and we'll be donating this month's sales and streams to their after-school arts program to support arts education for youth in our community. Hey Ann, how's it going?
Hey, it's going well. Today's actually the first day of our spring semester of the after-school arts program. Things are going great.
Great program. I remember in the past you've had like banjo and fiddle and ukulele and some visual arts programs. Anything new this year?
Yeah, so we've been kind of trying to do multidisciplinary things that integrate technology a little more. So we've done things like digital illustration, which is something that kids are really liking. Of course, incorporating storytelling with like graphic novels. So we're doing another comic book class. Really trying to combine, academic subjects with creative opportunities for kids.
So for folks that don't know, let's talk about ASAP. How much is it? When did it start? What all you can tell me, how folks can get involved.
Oh, it's always so fun to talk about ASAP because the first question usually is how much is it for my kid to participate? And I'm always so happy to see their reaction when we say it's free for anybody, no matter what their circumstance. I think the biggest barrier is being able to get to TAF, which is something we're still looking on, overcoming. But what's exciting about this is it is, again, a free after-school opportunity. We have classes that kind of go from right after school, at 4 p.m. And we have some like evening classes that then, go from like 5:30, 6. So kids, whose parents maybe have to drive them places can still access the program. So it's kind of more like evening school arts program. But we try to program each semester with, 10 to 15 classes for grades K through 12. We like to have a visual opportunity as well as then performing arts opportunities for kids of all ages. So we do things, as simple as dance, teaching kids how to do simple, left, right, forward, backward, at kindergarten all the way up to things like hip hop dance for, older kids. And then of course we have the different music classes. This semester we have ukulele band, which is going to incorporate some like percussion and ukulele. And then we also have guitar. And so those are kind of our spring menu of performing arts classes. Improv is also something that's gotten really popular. People really like that opportunity. We also see it as a way of being able to hire local artists to have, some income and get some experience interacting with kids. So it's kind of an all-encompassing program in that we engage youth, but we also are engaging the adult populations and trying to give them opportunities as well.
Right. Yeah, I know, I remember Eric Hicks was teaching uke, and Paul Foster, I think, was doing maybe guitar. Michael Kelsey, I think, did a couple of one-off things. So yeah, I mean, that's really cool. Oh, and the fiddlers, of course, that helping out with classes. So it's free. It's at TAF. And are you still doing 2 semesters of that? You have a spring and a fall?
Yes, we have a spring and fall, and we always get asked about summer camp or summer semester kind of things. And so that's something, again, COVID puts a damper on a lot of things that we had kind of looked into doing. So I'm hoping maybe this summer, look for it at the end of May, maybe we will have something new going on.
So ASAP is a TAF program. TAF is at the Wells Building in downtown Lafayette. Many folks remember that as the old library. I've heard a million times. Let's talk about TAF more broadly.
Yeah, so TAF just rebranded as the Arts Federation. So we formerly were the Tippecanoe Arts Federation. They began as a group, primarily to serve Tippecanoe County to promote the arts, kind of like a events calendar. And I know Chris knows this because he used to work with us. And what's really been neat is over the years, the board has talked about, possibly changing our name. It's been something I know at least for a decade they've considered. And so we were already looking into rebranding the organization, keeping the same mission, which is to grow the arts, but to really broaden our name so people, really knew what we were about. And that is about serving all 14 counties in North Central Indiana that we touch with our programs and services and grants. And so we liked the name TAF, so it wasn't too hard to say, well, the begins with TU2. So we were able to kind of easily switch to the Arts Federation. About 2 years ago, we kind of added to our mission statement. Our mission for a long time has been to grow the arts. And we kind of added : through experience, opportunity, and access. And so those are very important things to us. It helps elaborate exactly how we plan to grow the arts in our region. And that's, again, through being able to not only offer classes, but also to then help artistic practitioners, whether they're an artist or a musician, grow in their field, because we really see our work as making sure everyone can enjoy the vitality of the arts, whether they're a participant or just an admirer.
Awesome. What is life without art?
We saw that, especially in 2020 during the pandemic, everyone kind of turned to the arts, either returning to sketching in a sketchbook, writing in a journal, or enjoying, on-demand programming. So what would our time apart be if we didn't have something like the arts to kind of keep us together?
Right. Since you've been around, what do you see as TAF's biggest win?
I would say really recommitting or reaffirming our role as the arts and cultural leader for the entire region. Again, I think when I started at TAF about 5 years ago, we had programs that, touched the regions, but maybe within our strategic plan and just some of our programming, that wasn't maybe articulated or a 100% focus of what we did. And so when we kind of redid our plan for the organization, when our old strategic plan kind of expired, we really said, okay, well, we are in this moment of Black Lives Matter, of really needing to commit ourselves to equity, especially equity in the arts. And so how can our organization make sure we weave that into everything we do? Well, one of the, logical ways we saw of being a more equitable organization was really making sure we were reaching those in the, outlying rural counties and not really focusing so much energy on Tippecanoe. We had an amazing opportunity this past summer that we hope to continue in future summers, where we partnered with Logansport High School, which, if you know that community, they have a large Hispanic population who English is their second language. And so we worked to hire a bilingual artist to actually lead a mural project for the community. And it really turned out amazing because the children and their parents, they were very proud. I went to the unveiling and, no matter whether the kids were, townies, their family had been in Logansport for, 100 years, or they were new to the community. It was just amazing to see them all together and brought together through the civic pride of creating this mural for their city. And so that is, again, I think the arts are a uniting factor. And I think really TAF hopes to be inclusive and bring equity to everyone across the region by allowing them access to the arts.
Awesome. Well, to wrap up, June IND is donating January sales and streams to TAF's After School Arts program for National Hobby Month. Thanks, Anne, for joining me. We'll put TAF's donate link in the comments, along with wherever you can buy and stream music from the band. Thanks, Anne.
Yes. Hi.
Well, haven't you heard